Got him. 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 And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Sirius on Stream. I'm your host, Sirius Hauser, and happy Sunday night to everybody today. How's everyone been so far? Hope you're all doing well out there, wherever you are in the world. It is great to have you all around again tonight. And we are back at it again with some more Final Fantasy XIV. It is going to be quite the evening so far, and we're getting back into it with some more lore of what happened with my dad, Mr. Pullman Evergreen. The question is, though, why do they call him Pullman Evergreen while I'm Sirius Hauser? That's a mystery for another time now, isn't it? Let's see, but anyways, let's see if we get this party started over here and pop on into the game. We got ourselves quite a lot of adventuring to do tonight. But all that aside, though, hope everyone's been having a great day so far, wherever you are in the world. It has been quite an afternoon so far. I did a lot of video archiving because Twitch decided to, about roughly a month ago, tell us all to get our stuff in order and get it all done before April 19th. So we have taxes to worry about and getting our videos archived. But thankfully, I got most of them in order already, so it'll all be fine. Don't you worry about a thing. All our stuff will be preserved on YouTube as soon as we get the channel up there and everything else, put away on there. It's being uploaded now as we speak. I still have a bunch of big videos to take care of tonight, though, but it'll all get done. Don't worry about a thing. But with that aside, let's say we get started over here and get on this adventure. Because we do have ourselves quite a bit of adventuring to do today in Final Fantasy XIV. Let me get us loaded up here real quick. It shouldn't take too long. But, not a whole lot happened today outside of, just getting some stuff cleaned up and getting ready. Had a strange dream, though, about making friends with some guy saying that I was his best friend, and then the next thing you know, he started, sending me a bunch of weird texts, and then shattering glass outside the window and whatever else, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing out here, man? It was weird. I don't know why dreams are weird, they just are weird, man. So am I. Anyways. Let's get into the game here, because we have a lot of ground to cover today. We have some more adventuring to do, and we also have a triple triad tournament to take care of as well. It's going to be interesting. But I'll be glad to have you along. And apparently, from what I'm seeing over here, Orion got himself a Victini, and he had no idea what was even happening in the first place. Lordy dude, what is even happening anymore? Let's switch over to the game room here and get ourselves set up, because we have ourselves a lot of ground to cover. But hang on one second, something went wrong here. Stand by while I get it fixed. Oh, it'll take about a minute or so. Just need to set up one more thing, which I forgot to take care of when I first got it set up, but it won't take long now. And we'll get into the gaming room, hop on over, and here we are. And just kill the music real quick. Let's pop on in. But of course we're over at, of course the thing's congested over here. Why wouldn't it be? But then again, it is a pretty popular game and people want to play it, so, can't be all bad. Ow. 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 Cut it out. Stop it. Hey. Cold. Don't like cold. Oh, here we go. We're in. We're in. Let's see. So, to pick up where we last left off over here, I'll get us back up to speed. I've been doing a bit of gaming off the stream as well, and I want because I couldn't, I didn't want to, just leave things sitting for a while, but I got some spanking new duds from Mr. Pullman Evergreen over here. And whose sexy suit is that? I gotta say, Dad always did enjoy dressing flashy. Especially that big long green sash over there. I wonder where that came from. He also did enjoy exploring many of the towns here, especially in Gridania. And an offer actually came through after he finished destroying Ifrit the last time around. We actually got an offer to join one of the grand companies, and so I signed up with the Twin Adders, the organization that looks over Gridania. So as it stands now, we have ourselves quite a lot of work to do here in town. But let's make our way back over to the to wherever our next destination may be. Should be somewhere in the Black Shroud. There it is. We'll teleport on over to the Hawthorne Hut. Hawthorne Hut, not Hawthorne Hits. What am I saying? Hit? What the fuck was that? What am I even saying anymore? Hawthorne Hit. Hawthorne Hit? Alarif? Have a hup? But yeah, I've always been amazed with the landscape in this game so much. It's so beautiful out here in the forest. We have a spot kind of like it over near where I live, actually. Just only the trees aren't absolutely massive, but it's very pretty out there. I just kind of wish we had parks and forests about as big as this place is, with the clear view of the night sky. Because one of the downsides of living in a suburban neighborhood is that it's usually very bright out at night, so you can't really see things as well. Oh. What's going on here? Where? Who? What? And when? Big bugs. Who's causing trouble? They're in the village. Take them out. Get out of here. Damn, you freaks are ugly. Get out of here. Come on. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. Really big gnarly teeth on them, massive stingers and whatnot. Get away from the village. Get out of here. And oh yeah, I can't do the can't do full thrust while I'm at level 14 right now, or 22. Shit. That's okay though. Hello, Reflation Reaper. Good to have you with us. Thank you kindly. Let's get over here. Looks to be a samurai. Took down 2 of them. Holy shit. That's a class worth studying, I think. I mean, at some point in the line, I would like to get some more classes in, but imagine how cool it would be being able to actually, you know, have samurai skills too, in addition to having a lance. I'm sure that'll come at some point though, but just wow. I didn't know they could kill enemies that quickly. There we are. Let's see, hang on a second. I will say too, Dad always did appreciate good company and knowing to thank somebody for the help. Wherever he went, Dad was always, you know, eager to help people in need, take down the bad guys, do what needed to be done, and discuss peace with Phrixia. Okay. We got ourselves a situation over here. And over the last couple of days, though, Pullman's been negotiating peace with the Sylphs over here. It turns out we had spies from the Empire being aided by a traitor to the Wood Whispers, I think they were called. Yeah, Wood Whispers. They were they're basically a militia that patrols for Gridania, but somebody basically betrayed us to the Empire for cash, so we sorted him out pretty good, and he supposedly turned himself in, though, but I caught him sneaking around there and ran him right through where he stood. So, at least, sorry, Dad did. He doesn't brook any traitors, and neither will I. Let's see, so apparently, we're here to discuss peace with the Sylphs and try to get some support against the Empire. Let's see, and there's Frixie over here. This one is pleased to see one walking again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Why, thank you. Hey, Papalimo and Ida. Good to see you guys again. Ah, there you are, Pullman. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who had anorexia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you don't mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventure, as walking one caused them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the woods. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watch a bit too closely, and Imperial ones often tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled to Totorak. Would that this one had not, in Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Oh yeah, that's right. That's when Dad took out a massive scorpion spider thing. A sinister one robed in black. Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixia, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. Dad hands it over. This one says, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Rama. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's quite the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want to do anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows and respects Horned One Kanisana. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones are resorted to summoning Lord Rama to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who became touched ones. These ones wanted desperately to try to touch ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. There's Rama, the Elder. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled little solace with all the ones who did not wish to become bound to Lord Rama. But walking ones of Gridania did not fear touched ones caught or Lord Rama. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rama is not callous and cruel. So long as watching ones do not trespass on this one's ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. I get the feeling we gotta go there at some point. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, this ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Rama's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductors are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rama. In the cruelest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A telling reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixia, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united once again in the desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kani Sena. And with that, I leave this matter to rest. That Sylph's elder was very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I only felt it fair to observe that one of us would recognize the reason of it for the punch her in the face. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We'll be here to mention the instrumental part of you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we would appreciate if you deliver the Frixio's message to the Adder's Nest. Not a problem. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find the right to live in peace. And there she goes. Please wait, walking one, Pullman. Yes? This one is here to give you a walking one a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Brahma, these ones were gifted to this crystal. This one would not bestow the crystal upon you. It is upon walking one as a symbol of these one's trust. How sweet. Another crystal. But what does it mean? Whoa. We find ourselves back in the ether again with another crystal. And that so far makes 3, I think. Or is it 2? This one was not... I was thinking about walking one. Huh? Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light within walking one enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep the crystal safe at all times. Fair enough. Before walking one returns to Gridania, this one would ask walking one to watch touched ones. So as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If walking one witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touched ones. So we're going to scout for danger. No problem, we can do that. So where are we on the map now? East of Little Solace. That would be right about here, I think. Okay. So we're a bit further. There's a big rope bridge over here. I've never been this way before, though. Look at all this. It's a beautiful spot of the river nearby. Looks treacherous, though. So now we gotta get to this point over here and stand lookout for a little while. And here we go. Look out. Here we come. I had a feeling it was all too simple. There are touched ones all around, the purple ones. Is this... Wait a minute, so the regular sylphs are green, though the purple ones are corrupted. Is this Orion's doing, I wonder? Something's definitely afoot. And those are Ochus over there. We gotta watch out for those things too. Now we gotta deliver the message back to New Gridania. But first things first, it is almost 9 o'clock, so as for now, we gotta head back to Gold Saucer. Because in about 1 minute now, we're gonna have ourselves a couple triple triad tournaments. And I don't want to miss this. Once we're done there, we can set sail back to Gridania. There we are. Excuse me. Had some really good pizza earlier too from Papa John's. I haven't had it in a while though, and well, it's not the best for you. It's actually not too bad. I'm not endorsing it, but still. That's a nice costume. Let's see. Good day to you. See, doing Mahjong. I do want to learn how to play Mahjong at some point, though, but I'm just not very good at it in the slightest. Ooh! Hold the tournament for 1 second. Which way is it the round square? Which way is the round square? Which way do we go? Get me over here into the Ethernet over here. Before we do anything, we gotta do Air Force One. That game is so much fun. Let's go. Here goes. It's a rail shooter, too, on top of that. Look at this. Let's roll. Whatever you do not shoot the bombs. Let's get them. I always enjoy the mini games in this thing too, like all the different attractions that come around the Gold Saucer. Yeah, see that red thing there? You don't want to shoot those things, otherwise you will lose points. If you get a perfect score, you get like 3,000 of those, 3,000 MGP or so. Let's go. Get a fast stance too on top of that. I think we're in good shape. Unless I, for any reason, missed something, we should be alright. Plus, I also love flying around the Gold Saucer and just blasting targets. I think we'll be alright. We're coming close to the end now. Come on. Got him. 5,000 points. That is a perfect score right there. Excellent. Victory is ours. Actually, 4,000. Holy crap. No bombs. Everything was hit. Perfect. Is that a giant chicken over there? It is a giant chicken. A chicken? Hang on a second. I need to get a picture of that real quick. Hold on. And there we go. That is one big chicken. Hey, it's Senior Subattender. And everybody loves Senior Subattender. He's the mascot for this place. Anyways, let's go over to the card square. We got ourselves some tournaments going on tonight. Who's up for a little triple triad? And for those who don't know, every night, or every day actually, at every odd hour, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so on down the line, they do open triple triad tournaments. They take about 3 minutes for them to get set up, so we'll probably wait over here for a minute or two. But you have no idea how happy I am that triple triad's still in Final Fantasy. That's one of the best things they could have put in this game there, and I'm surprised they kept it, because honestly, triple triad's just one of my all-time favorite card games. No matter which Final Fantasy game that it's in. Like, ever since they put it back in Final Fantasy VIII back in the late 1990s, it was still, I was still blown away by it. One of these days I would actually do that, like get an actual Final Fantasy VIII playthrough in on this thing. Sorry about that. But yeah, not much else has been happening today, though. Just kind of taking it easy. Trying to find some new ramen shops in the area, too, because there's quite a few that I haven't checked out yet, though, and I freaking love ramen so much. One of the better ramen spots I went to was a place called Ryaki a while back. And I don't know how they make their food there, but goddamn, it's delicious. It's like a, they don't do just like good ramen too. They make excellent Japanese curry with chicken or pork. They have chashu ramen with, which is basically pork belly. And they also do, what's it called? A little bit of everything, really. But the best kind of ramen I ever had in my life was probably shoyu ramen, which had like, they mentioned chashu, which is pork belly. They had egg wave noodles in there. They had scallions. And but I'm not nuts about the bean sprouts or mushrooms in there, because I'm not a big fan of either. But overall, it's still about the best ramen I've ever had in my life. And at some point in the line, I want to get back and try that one place that I had over in Tokyo a couple of years back. I don't know what flavor it was, but my God, it was delicious. Like, the very first time I tried that stuff, I just went back in time and slapped yourself in the face for not liking ramen that much. And as you can see, I also rematched some of the stuff around here too, because there's actually a 1-2-3 combination to attacking with Dragoons. Just go boom, then hit with a Vorpal attack to slice them twice. The third attack, when it's fully charged off the first two, does a massive green strike on the enemy. It looks really cool. I'll show you in a minute or two. Oh, we got another player in here too. Awesome. And it's a bit of a gamble getting into the finding some good cards in the drafter tournaments. Oh, that's a cool looking outfit too. I guess that guy's a samurai as well. The trick with draft tournaments is that you either get really good cards or really bad ones. And you gotta pick the best possible set without, screwing yourself over in the process. 3, 6, 7, and 3. These two are kind of similar, but this one's a bit better suited for corners, I think, but it depends on how you go about it. This one's more focused on the top and bottom of stuff as opposed to going on corners. But if I put it into a good defensive position, it shouldn't be easily taken, I don't think, so I'll take that set. This is also good for a top corner piece. Top corner, bottom corner, and so on and so forth. When you're building a deck, you want to try and make sure you have all your bases covered, because if you aren't able to secure a solid foothold with your with your various deck or whatever, you gotta make sure you have the center covered, the top parts covered, and all the corners as well. We're up against Kendrick Eisenheisen. Looks like they're a Viper. Looks like a samurai though. Never heard of a Viper class before. That's pretty cool looking. I love the black and purple color scheme. Let's see. Guess we're up first, so... Took the wrong one. Shit. Meant to go for the other one, but oh well. Let's set this one up over here and see what they do. Take that one back. I should have gone for the other one at the bottom there, because that had two aces, but I must have missed that one. Oh well. Next time. I'll take that one back, thank you. You gotta be careful because we're playing with both with plus and same rules in play here. I think I know what he was going for. He was trying to go for a same with the 8 plus 4 to make it 12, but 7 plus 4, 7 plus 7 is 14 though. So he was if that's what he was going for, he was a little bit off though. But oh well, happens. Let's see what he does. He goes for the one as I thought he might, but either way, we still win. Well played, sir. Love your outfit, by the way. It looks awesome. Good game. Let's see, and you can tell when the human players are coming in, too, because all the other players over here are basically bots. We're in the running for second place. We just got to maintain it so we can get into first place. So we got to win, and we got to win decisively. I will say too, the character for Nell Half-Full is kind of funny because she's a drunken pirate basically. Or a deckhand or something like that. Can't do much about that one for now, but I'll leave it as it is for the time being. Alright. I'll check something out real fast here. I could just do this. Take that one back. There we go. Now you really got to think too when you're playing triple triad as well, because anything can happen. And unless the opponent has two aces on the other side there, we should be in good shape with this one. That one there, and we'll secure the lead, and we win. Good. We couldn't really capture either one of them, unfortunately, with what we had, but we still got the win. Now it's going to be RF4 to the 3 clubs. who at one point I believe was the Triple Tri Club's master, or proclaimed to be anyway. But nowadays he's pretty much easy pickings. At least when he doesn't have good cards. Let's see, what do we got? Mr. Orifort, we meet again. Let's see what you've got. All right, Orifort to play first. Let's see what he's got. Oh, a Zero-Miss card. That's a good one. I'll set one up over here and see what he does with it. Okay. So I'm not going to put anything out that's too big right now, otherwise that would kind of jeopardize everything. I could do my Hisui and Kurenai, but that it's vulnerable to the right-hand side, so let's leave it be for now. I'll put this one over here for now. Good. All right. And he got me. Well done. Yeah, it was kind of a bad play on my part going to the top there, but well, what you gonna do? Happens to the best of us. Be right back in one second. Let's grab something real quick. Hang on. Got some good cards out of it at least, though, and made some more MGP. I mean, whether I win or not, I still get a bunch of MGP out of it, so it doesn't matter too much to me. Let's get another tournament going, too, while we're at it. Always good for one more. So I also got to say, too, it's very nice to see more players coming into a Triple Triad as well, because one night I was playing and there were about roughly, how many was it? Like 5 or 6 people in there once. It was really cool. And you'd never see that during an open tournament, so that's actually very nice to see. But anyway, as I was saying, though, the interesting thing is that all the players you see here in the main room over here will appear in the tournament. And as for Orifort over here, I owe you one for that last match. I know it was my fault, but at the same time, I'll get you back for it. I don't know how or when. The next tournament, you watch your ass. I also love the gold saucers on many Cacpot gambling events, because the last few times I've actually managed to get several jackpots in a row. Like I've got about 3,600 and even 10,000 in the same card, which is actually really nice. But then again, though, it's a matter of trying to figure out where the numbers are, how they all function, and just rolling with it, really. And we have Nick Jonas with the 3 spades over there. I don't know what he's doing. Gwyneth Mitchell. Seems to be in quite a hurry over there. The way she's going toward the card place over there, you'd think she had to go to the bathroom or something like that. It's like someone has to go home after riding a long bus ride back to get home and use the restroom. Only it's like, must get over and play cards. And I can't say I blame her, though, because Triple Triad's addictive. And as it stands now, though, I gotta say, I also got a lot of experience, too. I'm at level 37 with my dad, Pullman Evergreen. And I think once he hits level 40 or 50 or so, he gets a new ability called True North or something to that effect. It sounds really cool, but I have no idea what the hell it even does. All I know is that it exists. Here we go. We're up. Guess we're the only ones here so far. And the reason I'm playing so many matches in this thing is that I'm trying to get enough MGP to get the Cloud Strife card, which costs a cool $1 million. It is not easy to get. Got a Squall Leonhardt card here, got a Cecil Harvey card, and a Zero Miss card too. I'm definitely taking the Squall card. Not the best options per se around here, but I'll go with this one instead. And these should be okay, I think, for now. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Up against Nell half full once again over here. At this point, probably half dead, but we'll see what happens. If there's one thing I learned when playing Triple Triad, never underestimate drunks at cards. They can and will usually kill you. I'll set one up over here as a bit of a buffer on that. Oh, they didn't take it. Strange. I wonder why. Set it up over there. Good. Now we can go in and just do this. And shit. Bad move on my part there, my bad. Like I said, watch out for drunks at cards, they can still kick your ass. Not my finest showing so far, but it happens. I usually don't do well with plus games either way. Because genuinely they can come out of nowhere. No matter, we can still turn this around. Just gotta get some big wins on the next few matches coming up here. We can still pull out a win if we're lucky. And well, 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 if it isn't Prideful Stag. This guy's beaten me a bunch of times in tournaments too, but I've beaten him every bit as much too, so we're kind of like rivals in a fashion. I know it's a computer opponent, but still. I just realized something too. That's an Octomammoth card. The same one from Final Fantasy 4, actually. Yeah, I can speak, I promise. Fought into a draw, though. I wasn't going to use my squall card at that point because it would have just ended up losing in the long haul anyway. If I tried to go that way and capture one of their cards, he would have been vulnerable to attack from behind because it's a 1 on that section, and that would have been the end of it. This is not looking good. we're at 1 and -1. This is not good at all. Knocked this card. Nice. Wonder this will work. Guess not. Nope, definitely not on that one. Yep, this was not my match tonight. Ah, boy. I'll admit that was my fault. That was a bad match there. Sorry about that. And so far we finished in pretty much almost dead last. That's not good. Alright. We can't go 0-2 here. We'll try again. Don't worry. And they just teleported out of there. Of course they would. Is the whole world just saying to me not to stream tonight? I swear to God. Ugh. Ah, well. You ever get those days where just like, you feel like nobody wants to have you around? It's kind of like that right now, but it's okay. Happens to the best of us. But, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing where the story goes with Final Fantasy 14 over here, because I was hoping to play it some more on stream after a while. It's been a few minutes or so. And, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, not a lot happened today. It's been kind of cold out, though, lately. I don't know what's going on, but it's just been, I don't know, unusually cold for a spring day. But then again, it is still early yet in the middle of the new season. But, early in the new season, I meant to say. My bad. And, yeah, not a whole lot happening so far in the month, but I'm looking forward to, what's it called? The brand new, I think there's a new convention coming up at some point, too. I just don't know when. Then again, Monster Mania was a little while ago, too, and, not much happened over there. And, oh, that's right, yeah, I almost forgot, too. Back on Saturday, we had an interview with, what's his name, Eric Loy. I don't know if who's seen him at all, but, he does interviews with VTubers there, and he's done almost 470 so far, which is freaking phenomenal. And it's really cool that he's giving them a space to, promote their work and get more people to talk with and stuff like that. And they need that. More folks to talk with and do stuff with. Because not everyone has that opportunity or that experience. So I'm glad that he's taking the time to, make that happen for people. All right. Oh, we got some more people coming in here. Excellent. Now we got a big tournament. 3 folks coming in. Now it's a party. Only question is who we're going to go up against first. These cards aren't the best, but let's see. Looks kind of iffy on that one there. Let's try these ones over here. All right, let's do it. Got a couple of other people here. Sirius Stray, I've seen them before. It's been a while, but I've seen Asteria before. Not sure about Val Sinclair, though. Alright, Stag, you and me. Let's do this. Go. And oh baby, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Gotcha. Got every card on the board. Holy shit. Holy mother of God, that was awesome. We got every single card. Hot damn. I've never had that happen before. Holy shit. I mean, we're recording this, right? Yes, we are. Holy crap. That was awesome. Yeah, that's a pretty big lead right over there on the rest of the competition. We'll see what happens. Because usually I get 2 points and one capture, but damn. Okay, looks like Asteria did the same thing too. Holy crap. Yeah, poor Val got very unlucky on that one. So let's see where this goes. So now Asteria and I are both in the running for first place. Alright, let's get it on. Alright, ma'am. May the best player win. Good luck to you. Alright, looks like red to play first. So now, start with a crawler over here for now. Had to bring the Warrior Light card out early, but is what it is. If you got a good corner piece there, make sure you don't lose it. Lose the corner, that is. You don't want to leave yourself open in future parts. Okay. See, let's go and take you back. Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble. Not much I can do now, unfortunately. Alright, well. Alright, Asteria, hats off to you. Well played. Let's see, this player knows what they're doing when it comes to plus matches, so, again, well done. Which bumps me down into 4th place over here, so let's see who we're up against next. Alrighty, Asteria, we meet again. Oops, sorry, Aurifort. Asteria's playing Rutweed over there. We're playing against, Go on. Pick your cards. Against Aurifort, that's what it was. I'm losing my damn mind today, I'm sorry. Alright, let's go and grab that card away from him. I'll take that if you don't mind, eh? I'll take that back. Gotcha. We're not going to win this one, but at least we beat Aurifort again. That's definitely worth it. And that's it. Let's see, Asteria, well done. Hats off to you on that one. Hello, Minty. What's going on? Still, he scored 2nd place in the tournament, so not bad. Asteria was just a better player, that's all. She did a fantastic job out there. So again, well done. And thank you for the habanero bean. I needed some extra fire after that match. What's good with you? And why did you send Sergeant Schultz after me? Does he see nothing? Does he know nothing? Nothing? Nope, we're good. Let's see what other cards we won today. So what's new with you, Mincy? Just got done playing some Triple Triad over here, and I pretty much got my butt kicked big time. But it happens to the best of us. Any new cards today? Nope. You know what's new? Actually I don't. What's going on? You tell me. See, I have all of these cards already, so I'll go and sell them off. I kind of wish they had a sell all button with this thing over here. You have to guess now. Let's see. Let's see. Went out today, had some fun, and had a nice lunch, and then you went and got yourself some more tasty food to munch on. And then you came on here and decided to have Sergeant Schultz pull a gun on me. Let's see. And yes, I've watched Hogan's Heroes before. That's not it, then what is it, then? Because, unfortunately, I did not take mind reading lessons. And we're back home here in Gridania. Been a while since I've been back here. Not really. Yeah, all of about 30 minutes or so at best. Maybe you should look around. See, what are you talking about, Minty? Let's see. Look around on here, on Discord. Here we are. The meeting went pretty well, actually. Let's see what he has to say on Twitch. There's also a massive ton of experience on that part, so perfect. I'll take it. Let me check real quick, Minty. Hang on a second. Ooh. You got a new laptop coming in? Very nice. In the next month or so. Very cool. I'm so glad to hear that. So you'll be doing some more streaming together at that point? Let's see what the commander has to say here. The Celtic folk have been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the elder seats here to no end. But owing to your efforts, she'll be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Once the model's finished, awesome! Congratulations, Minty! I'm glad to hear that. Had the scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have led us into a needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Will do. Oh. It's a strange thing to hear over the phone over there. Hello, Pullman, can you hear me? It's I, Minfilia. Ida and Papolino returned a little while ago. And they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may yet be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention towards more pressing concerns. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is the beginning of another. Return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. I'll apprise you of your next mission in person. Okay? Here we go. And so, once again, unto the void. Let's do this thing. Let's see, so our next over here. Here, Le Sefrim is being added to Overwatch 2. I can't say I have, no. And, or Le Seraphim, rather. I'm not quite sure who Le Seraphim is in that point, because I don't really play Overwatch anymore, unfortunately. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, that is true. People will make all kinds of corn about those characters. But you know what, though? It is what it is. People are going to do what they're going to do, and unfortunately there's not much they can do about it, I'm afraid. Cerulean, hello! Just dropping by to say hi and good luck on your quests. Glad you're playing this game. Absolutely, thank you, I appreciate that. How have you been, Cerulean? It's been a long while since we spoke. Let's see, what are you doing these days? Anything big happening? Is it more of a, what do you have going on for tonight? Anything going on, or... Because not a whole lot's been happening so far with Final Fantasy 14 over here. Excellent, glad to hear that. And I'm doing okay. Did some Advance Wars Days of Ruin. And now we're playing Final Fantasy 14 from the perspective of my character's father. This is Pullman Evergreen. Let's see, who as a young man was an adventurer just trying to make his way in the world. And this took place about roughly 20 years before my character was born. Been playing Metaphor recently, played Final Fantasy XIV for the Returner campaign, and mostly just played Mahjong on it. Nice. Let's see, would you mind showing me how to play Mahjong? Because I have no idea how to play it whatsoever, and I'd love to learn more about it. Like, I'm good at Triple Triad, and I'm good at the mini-games, like the Carnival games and Air Force One, and that's pretty much it, I'm afraid. So if you're up for that at some point, I'd be glad to learn how to play it from you, because I have no clue what I'm playing or how to do it. Like, when I dropped in to play the game, I figured it was going to, you know, give some hint of what was going to happen, but, kind of like pokers need to learn hands. Okay. Like, a couple hands in poker I do know, like 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, full house, royal flush, and so on and so forth, yeah. Oh, the Gold Saucer's been phenomenal so far. I practically live there. Like, I'll go over there and take part in the Triple Triad tournaments every other odd hour or so. And, as well as Air Force One or Cliffhanger, if the slice is right. Or, as well as, Anyway the Wind Blows. Let's see, of those minigames, what's your favorite? I know, right? Triple Triad's so good. Like, I love it so much that I actually bought an actual real-life deck, too. It's a replica of the one they sold for Final Fantasy VIII back in the 90s. And, Slice is right, excellent choice. I've come very close to beating that game, but I never quite managed to dodge the final sets of Bamboo, unfortunately. But it's definitely one of the more fun games out there. What else? I think we have somebody here who might want to play Triple Triad. Oh, never mind. That's just the quest giver over here. You see, you can never tell sometimes, because they look kind of similar with the Triple Triad icons. I think it's more of a gold icon for the Triple Triad players and whatnot. And it seems we have ourselves a bit of trouble. It seems the Brass Blades are in a bit of trouble over here, so let's go and help them out. But yeah, suffice to say, when it comes to Triple Triad, I am trying to get the what's it called? That Cloud Strife card, and it costs a cool million, unfortunately. So the sooner I can get it, the better. And Let's see, how often do you play Triple Triad, by the way, or on here, rather? Hopefully we can play together sometime, because I'd love to give that a go. Like, is there a specific time you're on usually, or, Back over here, you. Get back over here. You're not going anywhere. But, I've also won Any Way the Wind Blows a couple of times, too, with the people doing the stack in that game. It's ridiculous. They'll all stand in one place and just start going stack, stack, stack. Let's see. Why is it called an oven when you oven the coal about how to eat the food? Those are questions. I'm afraid I don't have the answer to them, but I think it might have to do with it being a regional dialect of furnace at some point, or how ovens came to exist. But you are right, though. They do bring the it's oven when it's cold and of out when it's hot. Let's see. Some of the triple triad rules are crazy like that. Oh, the plus rules, forget about it. I don't. You have to have something that adds the same way on one or more on two or more sides in order for it to work. And it is really nice how they actually have a triple triad matches in the wild too. Like they can just get you can get more cards out of them. I've played a good number of them already though, but I'm always curious to see what else they have to offer. Because I never get tired of playing triple triad. Like, before Daylight Savings Time began, I was, up until about, like, 2 or 4 in the morning playing triple triad matches with people online. And I never got tired of it whatsoever. Is Dragoon your favorite class? Absolutely. I was debating on what to play, but I wanted to keep it with the spear theme because of my character. Because lore-wise, though, my character's father, Pullman Evergreen, was also a Dragoon. And I was hoping to get some explanations as to how the Dragoons in general got their got those special boots that made them jump so high. Let's see. In my character's case, it's because I have rocket-powered boots, like so. So I can just go chwhoop and then just pop on back down again to hit somebody. But let's see. As for the green sash, though, on my character's current uniform, I won that from a yearly event that was going on there, and I had no idea it was going to even have that on the back. It looked really cool, though. I just turned it to green to fit the character color theme, but it would also explain a couple things too, like many folks, or some folks have asked where'd the scarf come from. To which I often say to them, where did the scarf come from? The world may never know. But, let's see, but all that aside, though, what's been your favorite part of Final Fantasy XIV in general, though? Because I love going on quests, I love the gold saucer, but most of all, I love taking on giant monsters that are many times my size, and just somehow being able to go toe-to-toe with them, despite the fact that I'm, like, maybe an eighth or a tenth of their size and still managing to win. Because even though I'm a Lancer, I'm not quite a Dragoon just yet. But that'll come in time, though. Once I've done some more questing. I think this outfit actually came from the Little Ladies' Day or something like that, where you had to help out some guy who was like doing some sort of big event for everybody in town. It was kind of like some idol centric event because it also came with some sort of a headset for the character to use, but I didn't really go for it. We have friends been doing a lot of the story quests within them and the fourth expansion. Oh, really? I haven't played that yet. How is it in comparison to the other stuff? Like, is there anything new to look forward to in the fourth expansion, or should I wait and see for myself? Hello, Tataru. Well, this is my favorite adventure. Welcome back, Pullman. Lady Menphilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Well, thank you. I don't want to spoil you on accident, but the story really picks up. I can imagine. Second expansion's good too. Awesome. I got a lot to look forward to then. Oh, here we go. Hey, it's that guy again. I am given to understand the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. My fear resolved bespeaks of permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many and one as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alicia quite well? I feel as if I've seen her in recent days. Favorite characters? I definitely love that fire general from Ulda, as well as the Sultana, because she is small. He's very small. Menphilia is also nice too. You haven't, and nor have I. We haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alicia has chosen to walk down her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. She is small. I like her a lot also. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. I'm thinking of making a Lalafell character at some point and just calling them I is small. Just I as the initial and then just have is small with a Z. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. I know who this Alpha No character is, but he's kind of sus. Think, hey yourself. It's good to see you again, Pullman. I also love Ida and Papa Limo. I've been looking forward to congratulate you on your triumph in the 12 Woods. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted so far. Truly you have done the Scions proud. I also love how Ida is voiced by Mela Lee as well. Lalafells are awesome. They really are. The funny thing is, a friend of mine used to play Final Fantasy XIV all the time and made a Lalafell character who was extraordinarily small. And he just had her sitting on top of tents or on light posts or anywhere that just made her look even smaller than usual. Or sitting on people's shoulders or just napping in front of people and just saying, I is small. With that, we can strike a Rama from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has mentioned his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as always, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating, we can ill afford to fall complacent. It's as Y'shtola says, Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as possible, as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we're left with going into exercise, no problem, but I really, really hope you into the game as well as the Golden Saucer. Thank you very much, Cerulean. I appreciate that. Yeah, Gold Saucer has been my favorite part of the game so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they have to offer there. But, so yeah, let me know when you're around online at some point, and we'll play together. What do you say? We're left with Gridania. Garuda, who's the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania. That's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not have long waited for a more practicable solution. That's Biggs and Wedge. You're not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seedsters. I bid you'll enjoy a moment's respite. You've earned it. There goes Tall and Small, and there goes Assassin's Creed, there goes Cat Lady. Is there something else, Pullman? Yeah, I found some crystal nearby. Beg pardon? A man in La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? God, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Hey! Tataru! The hell happened up there? Leave the small girl alone. No! It's one of the sylphs. They've come a long way. A sylvan Thanalon? At long last, this one finds walking one Pullman. This one's most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. A pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. They are both small. Alright, so now what are we doing? Let me get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Excuse me for a moment, please. Thank you. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Let's see what Minfilia wants from us. Good evening. You sent for me? Yes, the Tataru is ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged the same steel as you are, Pullman, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eortzia are beginning to unite, drawn to the hope that shines within you, Pullman. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf the land. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they've grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of dark foreboding. Oh, cool, we got some Aetheryte tickets for Vesper Bay here. Right, where are we off to next, Minfilia? Off to La Habrea. Wonder if he's in charge of the La Habrea tar pits or something. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Pullman. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not being bound dealing with another Titan or Primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with the Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about investigations thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. Very well. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You can't take too many precautions. Be safe, Pullman. You got it. Alright, and we're off. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Flames. Eh? Did I get some mail recently? I gotta go find a delivery Moogle, wherever they might be. Because if we got mail, we gotta check that out. Like, right away. Let's get our gear mended, too, while we're at it, and see what's up. No matter what happens, we can never afford to have nicks or cuts in our armor. Or our weapons. There's a Moogle over here. There we go. I love the Moogles so much. Oh, look at this. Some Tantalus attire. What's this? I'll take that. I wonder what it looks like. Let's try it out. Now, let's give it a look. Hang on a second. Tantalus gear. It's a look, that's for sure. But between you and me, I think I'll keep my other clothes. There we are. As for our next goal, where are we going? The Hall of Flames? Back in Ul'dah. I can afford to teleport a little bit, so let's go and make our way over. It looks like somebody's all the way over here. The masked man. I come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, we already as much as delayed in Minfilia. There's been a sighting of this rogue near eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Hybridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding pack of Kikern. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But don't be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Hybridge has seen its fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going, and some among them may have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he no doubt welcomed your attention, whether or not you've come to buy it with a coin of mind to speak it. Or spin it, rather. Ooh. He wants to play triple triad, eh? There's one card we're missing from the list, so let's see if he has it. Let's go. Playing in chaos mode over here, so all the cards are chosen force at random to play. And we're up first, so let's do it. And we fought to a draw so far. Let's try again. So the question is, how swift is this Flame Commander to begin with? Dang. Well played, sir. Very well played. Yeah, as you can tell with Chaos, it's always unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get to draw first. It can either go really well or extremely poorly. Get a chance on that one for now. And take that one back. Gotcha this time. Got an Alpha No card. I already had that one though, but no big deal. I love how we're just searching for a murderer at the same time we're also just taking time playing cards with somebody just because we can. It's like, Pullman, there are more important things to do over here. It's like, in a second. Pullman's always the consummate gambler. Let me see if I can block that one. There we go. And it seems somebody's doing a lot of smithing over that way, too. Let's see, but the hard part about playing Triple Triad is sometimes you've got to be aggressive, even when your cards have a low value on them. But you don't want to overplay your hand, otherwise you'll end up getting overextended and lose everything you got. There we go. Thankfully that didn't happen. See, a little bit of aggression goes a long way, but again, you don't want to overextend yourself. See, doubly so when you're playing with Chaos rules in effect. One of the craziest matches I played so far was against an opponent at the Gold Saucer who has not one, not two, but 3 5-star cards in her deck somehow. Let's see, first of all, how's that fair? And second of all, this particular player has both Chaos in play, as well as Fallen 1 mode enabled. Or Fallen Ace, rather. And what Fallen Ace means in Triple Triad, for those who don't know, is basically they have a 1 can take an ace as a way of balancing things out. So it can go either way. And I built a specialized deck for that one too, but it's very situational. Especially if, with Chaos rules in effect, it can really go either way. It can either work out really well, or it can backfire completely, so you've got to be careful about that. He may get that one, but we still win. Another Alpha No card? Seriously? I want the other card you have there, fuckhead. I don't care if it's a 3-star or a 4-star. I want that rare card, and you're going to give it to me no matter what happens. I don't care if we gamble all night. I will get that card from you no matter what happens. And meanwhile, the person who's the killer is probably like 3 other counties by now. Can you imagine if that actually happened, though? Like, there's a big murder investigation going on, and the people who were investigating the crime were couldn't be bothered because they're busy fucking playing cards. Get an Ifrit card. That's the one I was missing. There we go. And there I thought I was 2 steps ahead, when in truth I was 3 steps behind. Let's add Ifrit to the deck, and we'll be on our way. Got it. I was wondering where I get that card from, but oh well. Anyways, which way are we going now? We gotta go to Highbridge. Out to Eastern Thanalan. So if we're in Ul'dah now, we gotta go out the north entrance. Over to Central. Let's do it. And I also will say, too, of all the kingdoms I've seen so far, apart from Gridania, Ul'dah is definitely my favorite. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. And they did an awesome job making all these environments. They look like really realistic. Alright, we're on our way. Let's do it. Let's get our chocobo out here. And the bridge should be somewhere over this way. Giddy up, chocobo. Looks like somebody's in trouble here. Get some experience out of these guys at least. Anybody else want some? Let's go. I know it's low level, but at the same time it gives you a good chunk of those experience points as well as as SEALs for your particular organization. Good night. "28 SEALs and plenty of experience, too." It's not a lot, but it's still something at least. Anyways, let's get moving. We gotta get back on the road. That murderer's gotta be found. We've wasted enough time playing cards as it is. I wonder if anybody's seen that particular character, though. I think I'm going the wrong way, but that's okay. Actually, no, we're not. We're good. We're going the right way. Just gotta turn around right over here, go across that bridge, and we should be well on the way. I'm also not going to lie, too. I really love desert environments in this game. It's like a cross between both the deserts at Bryce Canyon, as well as in the savannas of Africa. It also reminds me of my trip to Huntington Gardens back in 2017. My one friend that I mentioned who played Final Fantasy XIV, we went on a trip together across the world to Japan, and we also spent time over at Huntington Gardens a while back. I hope it didn't get affected by the fire at all, but because it was a beautiful spot to visit. There were also these squirrels that were hanging onto the plants over there. And they were looked like they were just stoned out of their minds, just hanging onto the edge of the plants. And to this day, I have no idea what they were even doing there to begin with. Whether they were just lounging around, or whether they were just, just being silly. As squirrels often do. Thankfully, we're not too far from the high bridge. Excuse me. And here we go. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaro, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man. I'm not sure I've seen one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might be featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, maybe you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Perfect. Get some salmon pink dye, too, to go with that. I'll take it. Another 7,920 experience points. I'll take it. When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes the High Bridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to my endless beastman raids, folks are too afraid to come out of it within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things go at this rate, I'll be back right before the moon is high. One won't do me any good, though. Now, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps I'd like to do business or browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a merchant out. The masked man? Thal, you're a bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the merchants instead. So, well, sell me something and I'll buy it from you. And whip. Let's see what we have this little person over here. Or little merch, rather. I've heard tell of the Masked Devil. Seems he's appearing not only around Highbridge, but also around Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported him to seem to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination. But little's known about him otherwise. I love the Lalafell, they're awesome. I wonder if they're a couple or a family or something. They look adorable. Multiloquent merchant, gotcha. That's what I thought it said something like that, multiloquent. Now there's one on the bridge and one across from it. Let's see, let's see. Let's show a masked man? I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said that he wears a black hooded robe, or so, and looks right suspicious. And that's all I can say about it, little though it is. Well, better than nothing. At least we know he's here and was in the general vicinity of Highbridge, as well as the other parts of the land too. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to, but this is bad enough as it is without shady characters looking about. Folks have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of the quick run raids. None but the bravest are willing to come here anymore, or the most devout pilgrims. Oh well. So whatever's happening out there, things have definitely gone afoul. And that is definitely a very long drop. It makes me wonder, though, how the hell they built this thing to begin with, if it was all, if it's got that massive gorge beneath it. Judging by your expression, I take you didn't learn much use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's that things are so tough for us merchants at the moment. The quick run raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone's orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for the unmasked man. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. Meanwhile, where there's smoke, there's fire. I finally got some honest to God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Fall's Respite. Curious, I took myself over there to find a masked man, your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some quick run appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear what was going on. After the group dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It'll be dangerous, but I shouldn't doubt it, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you say? That's some proud reliable information, isn't it? I'd like to say so myself. Well, with all the wondering you've been doing, wouldn't you say? With all the lingering you've been doing, I'm sure. Okay, well, with all the lingering I've been doing, yeah, because I've been staying around the shop all damn day. Only question now is, where are we going? We're heading a bit north into a Welwick Wood over here. Suffice to say, our enemies over here are bound to be a lot more dangerous. I love the reflections of the water off the area too. It looks really nice. Got a couple of axe beaks over here too, so we gotta watch ourselves. And I am not bothering bumble beetles for anything or anybody. Looks like something's happening over there. Looks like there are two warriors out there and they're fighting for their lives right now. 3 of them, actually. Let's go help out. There we go. And he's down. Haha. I love that attack. And one more, and hit him with the green. And boom! Yeah, I will say though, the full thrust attack is pretty powerful, but it doesn't do as much damage until you use it as a final follow-up to your other attacks. There we go. Get back here. There's something up here, but where the heck is it? Here we go. Uh-oh, we got company over here. Corpse brigades. What's going on here? Huh. The plot thickens. Let's see, who the heck was is this corpse brigade? What the hell are they doing out here? Either way, though, we gotta report this back to the Lalafell at the bridge immediately. I also gotta say too, I love the style of the of that kind of windmill in particular, because it makes a lot more sense too, having the wind push it and push it horizontally in the wind. Just basically having four huge sails in the wind, so to speak. All right, here we are. Back so soon. Were you able to find clues about your masked man? It's the ward of the destroyer. Patron deity of Alhamigo, Ralgar. The scroll, it bears a prayer to Ralgar, the destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralgar is the guardian deity of Alhamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. The Garleans. So that's what's going on. We found some of their troops in the in Gridania's forests too. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Alamigon. It seems this masked man is very well connected. I must confess the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slowly here at Highbridge? Quite certain. We got work to do. On to Little Alamigo. The Alamigan bed that you had to run with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason if you wish to pick up the trail again, you should head to a Little Alamigo over in southern Fenland. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the fair destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ulda. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be ready for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much help she will be, but I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and it wouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you can send her my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it, then. I hope you linger over a while longer, call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Well, thank you very much. If you had things that I could buy, I would be happy to buy from you, sir. On to Little Alamigo. Fanalan, where would that be? I think we've been to that area before. So our destination will be just past Drybone, just south of the Amalja encampment. All right, let's do it. Strange. I've passed by Little Alamigo before, though, but I didn't know too much about it. Unless... Is that the place where I played Triple Tried at that bar one time with all those people? Is it the place with that pub? I'm confused now. I haven't been back to Thanalan in quite some time that I've forgotten where everything is. It's also rather unusual seeing rain in a desert, but it does happen on occasion, too. Deserts often get cloudbursts, and it usually floods the area. But before long, the desert just dries an old bone again. Here we are, with the broken water here. Did somebody have a baby? Got some sabatenders out here, which is basically just the Japanese name for cactars. They're funny little creatures, too. I missed them back in the original Final Fantasy VIII with the Jumbo Cactar as well. Oh yeah, now I know where we are, exactly. It's a town hidden inside of a crevice nearby. Yeah, I've been here before. This is a different place entirely. Yeah, most of the settlements are either in tents or they're in under a cave here or something else entirely. Yeah, I came to this place looking for shelter one time, but thankfully it seemed to have been, wasn't too dangerous. Not from what I could see. And there you are. Hello, Hihira. Why is he about as my father? He said what? I wish you could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters. But I'm grateful for bringing the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others may have seen something. I'd recommend that you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement here. I must warn you, though, he's not exactly accommodating to outsiders. Well, don't worry, it hasn't been my day for warm welcomes, I'm afraid. And here we are. You must be Gundobald. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Yes, sir. Looking for a masked villain, you say, and why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Well, that didn't go so well. Well, shit, now where do we go? Friend, hear my plea. As you've no doubt observed, many poor souls in this camp suffer from afflictions most grievous. Indeed, it is to them succor that I've made the journey here from Ulda. And yet I fear that my efforts thus far have been for naught. The residents here are most distrustful of outsiders, particularly those hailing from Ulda. They look upon my medicine as if it were poison. Were an adventurer to deliver these goods in my stead, perhaps they would be willing to accept it in the first place. I have no one else to turn to. Well, hopefully this will help out. My throat, it burns. Here you go. A deep green tonic. Here we are. Medicine, you say? I'd sooner drink similar piss than that old on swill. See, but I'm not from Ulda, though. I'll come back for that in a second. See, but it actually is medicine, though. I mean, I'm not looking for any trouble here. I get why they don't like outsiders, but still, it's just, So where are they in this case? Where are they hiding? They should be somewhere around here, unless they're upstairs. I do see a ramp over here, so that could be where they are. Let's take a look. I can't breathe. Here we are. And the funny elixir could have been those old on quacks. Be gone from my sight. What is it, outsider? Can the moccasin are suffering? Go ahead and laugh. Laugh to your heart's content. No, I'm here to deliver medicine, sir. Like, that's why I think you're outsiders in your medicine. I'd rather die than in my life to Ulda. I'm not from Ulda, sir. I'm from Gridania. That definitely didn't go well. But hopefully they'll take it, though. We'll see what happens. Because, you know, I just want to help out. See, here I got some bad news for you. They didn't want it. Now look, I see. Take heart, friend. You did what you could. Age-old wounds aren't healed so easily. But I mustn't give up the cause. Alright, I'll take some high potions then. Thank you. See, after giving the matter some thought, it struck me that perhaps it's not me the refugees want to distrust, but rather the medicine itself. The Alamegans are wary of outsiders. This is true, yet I suspect that it's the thought of ingesting an alchemical concoction that Vuldan that makes that frightens them most of all. A naive wishful thinking, perhaps, but it's the only hope I have. There's a kind of refugee here by the name of Alfan, the only one here thus far to accept my offer. Might you speak with him and ask if there's any truth to my theory? Of course. Let's see if we can bring some life back to this camp over here. See, why do I feel like Kevin Bacon's character in Footloose all the time? Yeah. Good day to you. And this refugee is over in the central part of camp, I think. Here we are. And boy, howdy did I miss the mark. And there he is. Hail there, young one. What brings one as hale and hearty as yourself to this god's-forsaken place? Ah, Hira. In me years I've seen many an outsider come and go, but none is like that girl. I don't begrudge me countrymen in their judgments, of course. Gods know they've seen Oda at its worst. But it's clear even to me that clouded old eyes that this girl means well, and I can't bring myself to scorn her good intentions. But forgive me, you were asking about medicine, were you not? We other Megans aren't much for alchemy, but we've all had our fair share of remedies passed down through the years. Steep the fruit of a sapotender in hot water, for instance, you got a tea that'll soothe the worst of your fevers. Call it an old man's hunch, but I got a feeling that even the most stubborn of my countrymen would gladly down a cup of cactus tea, even if it were the old unlass who did the brewing. Alright, so we gotta kill ourselves some cactars. Let's see, so it shall be done. I'm not much for killing cactuses, but what can you do? I see zombies over here, though. Here we are. We got ourselves some sabotenders. But why are they still like that in the first place? I need to have an impression of the Haniwa statues. Let's go. Sorry about this, but it's got to be done. He's a big fella, too. Oh, I see. He was definitely a bigger cactuar. I didn't even notice the name there for a second. That's why it said 1,000 needles to attack with. If that had gone any further, I would have been killed. Holy shit. I also remember that the jumbo cactuar would actually shoot off not just 1,000, but also 10,000 needles, which is insane. Now let's see if this will help out over here. A traditional Alamegan remedy made from steeping the tea of the fruit of sapotender in hot water? Why, I had no idea. I owe Alpha my gratitude. Let's see. So there's a difference between sabotenders and cactuar after all. Let's see, cactuar fruit, which while similar in color, flavor, and toxicity, is nothing like its sabotender counterpart. And here, I'll make some medicine for these people. 1, 2, 3 cups of cactus tea. I hope I haven't overbrewed this. Please, friend, deliver this tea to the suffering refugees. No problem. Let's do it. Let me throw it. You again, I'd sooner drink... Here, drink this instead. Is that cactus tea I smell? Well, start darling and head it over. Can't you see I'm suffering here? Oh, they're starting to come around now. How about that? First it wouldn't give me the time of day, and now it's please hand it over. And here we go. You tell the old wench none of that foul alchemy. Here, try this instead. Cactus tea. My dear mum used to make it. I don't know where you came by this, but you're a godsend. I'll go to the green before I'm gouged by old quackery. 1 cactus tea for you. So to make fine cactus tea, a saboteur fruit is dried, ground into a fine powder, and let to sit a full night under Menfina's gaze to frighten away the spirit of the sabotender that dwelled inside the seeds. The powder is then added to boiling water and stirred until a foam forms upon the water's surface. The foam is then given to break fever. The remaining liquid is discarded under a rock found to the north of the patient. Interesting. Old Alphonse recipe, no doubt about it. I'll drink it, but if the old girl thinks a cup of tea can heal years of suffering, she'd best think again. These are indeed prickly patients. Oh. Somebody went flying off over there. I wasn't quite sure what that was. It sounded like a boo for a second from Mario. I had no idea what that was, and I see a very tiny balloon flying away. The Wizard of Small. They truly drank it? I've waited for this day. Even I'm not so foolish to think that they'll ever trust the refugees, but on the long road to recovery and peace and understanding, even the smallest step matters. Well spoken. Let's see what Amelot has to say. Adventure, I feared no time for pleasantries, but I'd be watching your dead if you can help perform a simple task for me. I just lay a rock-skin paste and bring it and obtained its secretion of its poison. If you see one of those monsters, as I reckon you have, you know that their scales are hard as solid stone. This acid I give to you, however, will cut right through it. I haven't much, so pray use it well. So my countrymen are not quite to trust outsiders, but I have no time to entertain foolish prejudices. This is a matter of life and death. You got it. Hello there. We got company over here. Sandskins over here, huh? Let's help out. There we go. Let's got him. Well done. Thank you for your help, sir. Let's see. Oh, we're way south of the objective over here. Let's head back this way to the northeast. I'm not quite sure what these things are supposed to be. They look like walking cobras. If cobras could walk, anyway. There you go. Not quite sure how to pronounce the thing, too. Either is it Rockskin Paste, Rockskin Piste? Odd name for a monster, though, don't you think? Leoformic acid, where are you? So I take care of you. So I do recall this thing giving me a hard time in one of my earlier playthroughs. Got him. It's a big boy, too. Let's get back to the refugee camp over here. Back to Little Alamega. It sounds kind of like the Alamego, rather. Sounds kind of like Alameda or the Amiga 500 or something. You return adventure for the poison I seek? Indeed I have. On behalf of my countrymen, you have my thanks. Forgive my brusqueness earlier. Our skirmishes with the Corpse Brigade have taken the toll on us as of late. They employ poisons even more lethal, and their antidote stores are running low. I must attend to my potion brewing, but thank you, outsider. Because of you, the men and women of the Resistance live to fight another day. Wait, so this is a resistance base? Well, why didn't you say so? We're fighting on the same side here. If the Corpse Brigade's out here, I fought one of those guys earlier, so we're on the same side here. Poisoning potion, blinding potion, silencing potion. Let's go for a poisoning potion, why not? Let's see, another favor of me? No problem. What do we got? Oh, they're offering fried eggs and crumpets. I'm happy to take both. Thank you for your kindness, outsider. I'd ask that you help out our suffering people once more. Of course. Most deathly strain of fever runs rampant on Little Alamego as of late, and while I've succeeded in isolating the cause, I'm powerless to remedy it. The fever is borne by an elusive breed of wasp, and only by exterminating the pests may put an end to the epidemic. It would seem the wasps are drawn to the pungent stench of rotting carrion. Douse this cactus piss all over the carcasses of those unfortunate creatures, and they should quickly swarm to the scene. What? Cactus piss? And good work. Thank you, Saribot. That's an unusual way to put it, though, but whatever works. God, I'm so butt lost in this camp over here. Let's see, I can definitely see whether they're distrusting of outsiders, because this is a resistance base. And it seems the Guardians are the ones that have been attacking. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see, Potter Wasp swarms ate some of these things here. Not afraid of those hornets. It's a potent puddle brewed from sapotender fruit by desert alt goat herders to make them fear the fact that they're alt goat herders. It's an odd name for a drink, cactus piss. God, those flesh flies, they're boring flesh flies. God, they're as dull and boring as I am. I'm joking, of course. Let's go. There's another animal corpse nearby that I should take note of. I see one. There should be some more of those things floating around somewhere, though. I just don't know where they got to. But if we're going to find them... Just imagine throwing a giant spear into a bunch of fucking bees. Or wasps. That's one down. So now let's go and do a loop around this rock over here and make our way back to the, to wherever those, that carcass might be. We'll have to hurry soon because the tournament's on in a minute or two. And I don't want to miss that. Eh? What's that? What was that no sign through it? I see the carcass. Let's go. Let's go. Tell you, boring fleshlight swarms. All I do is drone on and on all day. Buzz off. Let's head back to the encampment. And once we're done, we're heading back over to the to Gold Saucer to finish up our round of Triple Triad. Hopefully this will help these people out. But the plot thickens, though. It's a resistance plot, or resistance base. Thank you, friend. With the wasps gone, it's only a matter of time before the epidemic subsides. You may be an outsider, but you have brought more succor to my people than I have in many a month. We are a humble people. I haven't the means to properly express my gratitude. It may not mean much, but always you'll have a friend in little Alamigo. Why, thank you kindly. I appreciate that. And guess what? Let's see. Let's go with a, let's do some crumpets over here. We've leveled up. I already feel a lot stronger from all that, too. As for now, we gotta return to the Gold Saucer. The call of gambling awaits once again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're already 4 minutes late. Hurry, 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 hurry. And we'll sign up over here. No rules apart from the regular draft, so we should be in for a good time. This will be a great time. One second, I gotta take this real quick. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Anyway, sorry about that. I wonder if we'll do another tournament with the reverse rules in play, because honestly, I friggin' love triple triad matches with reverse. It's a chance to use the lesser cards too, because honestly, it gets a little tiresome playing with the same old like overpowered cards, or the ones with like aces on two corners and stuff like that, because that's what everybody friggin' uses. But if you have a if you have a bunch of those lesser value cards in a tournament where they're pretty much kings, it makes it a whole lot more interesting. So I've always enjoyed stuff like that, where you actually get a chance to focus on like doing some more of the lesser stuff. One second, sorry. All right, tournament's on. Let's do this thing. Sorry, I just heard from a friend I haven't spoken to in a while, though I wanted to get back to her as soon as I could. Like, I haven't spoken to this person in several months or so I'm just happy to speak to her again. Now, let's see here. Who should we go for? Let's see, that's a good one for sure. Good on corners, but I'll go with that one actually. But only question is, what else do we take though? We don't have the best options available, but at least it's something. This is good for more of a top-down approach, but a lot of these cards have holes in them. I'll go with this one. Usually the recommended cards are good, but I will say don't always trust them. Sometimes you gotta go with your instincts. Which again, it can go either way. It depends on what your opponent has too. So for now, let's set up with Carvey into what's his face. And they have the exact same card I do. Interesting. I'll set up over here. Alright, what will you do now? Roswitha, did you freeze? Did I break her? Did I break her AI? Uh-oh. No, as a matter of fact, we lost connection. That's what happened. Because my router just took the piss. Let's try that again. Let's see. Yeah, not probably like that. No shit, because my router. And look at that. It put us right back into the match. It put us right back into the match. Holy shit, that's awesome. And we still ended up winning the match either way. How about that? I thought we had to go back into the whole thing. What are the odds? Alrighty, you beat me last time, but now I'm getting some payback against you. Now let's see. It's a bad hand, but we'll do what we can with it. Oh, come on. Why is it still dying? My connection just blown the freaking gasket over here. I don't know what it's doing or why, but I don't like it. It's cutting out every 2 seconds. I'm telling you, this router is about as reliable as a paper hat in a hurricane. Like, it used to log out without fail at 11:30 every night on my end. I don't know why it keeps doing this, or why it's doing it now, but I'm sorry for the trouble, everybody. I'm usually not, like, this cheesed about it, but why did that happen in the middle of a triple trad match twice when I'm winning? I think my opponent's cheating. It wouldn't be a serious stream without that scuff, folks. Let's try that again, shall we? Get back to the gold saucer here. Apparently I fought into a draw. I think I had him on the run. Let's see what the Lordling has to offer. His name Flickwell? Something like that. There's Erebus card too, wow. You don't see too many of those anymore. Still got him. Hooray! The one hand that I dealt that didn't actually get me disconnected. Even so, I won pretty much because my opponents just, I went by complete accident, honestly, it seems. Excuse me. But yeah, there we go. Hey, how about that? We won by complete accident. Let's try that again, shall we? Hopefully we'll get some more people in here. So that's what that sound is. I thought it was something else entirely. Let me give my seal a big hug. Who's a good seal? Who's a good seal? Who's a good little seal? Now there's Roland, the floor manager. What's up, Roland? I wonder where else he goes. He kind of reminds me of Robin from Fire Emblem. I think it's mostly the jacket and the purple. What if I got those clothes and actually ended up pulling that look off? That'd be awesome. Do we even have similar boots, too? It's kind of similar to it. Only mine have gold-toed bottoms and heels. Yeah, not even gold-toed. It's more like the bottoms and the heel. But what are the odds I get DC'd twice from the server and win the tournament anyway? Johan, hello! What's going on, man? How you been? So good to see you again. What's new with you, old friend? We're playing some Triple Triad over here in the tournament, and we're about roughly a minute and a half into the thing here. It is good to see you. What's happening? So far, so good. It's been a bit of a lonesome stream tonight, though. I'm not sure where everybody went tonight, but you're actually my third guest of the evening tonight so far, so thank you for coming in. But all in all, it's still been fun. I'm still having fun. Did a bit of on my own voice acting and did some work to help resistance fighters. And so far we won a Triple Triad tournament after getting trounced in the first one. But now we're at the Gold Saucer awaiting entry into another team over here. But all in all, though, have you met our characters so far? Please welcome Pullman Evergreen. This is my dad in lore. Or I should call him my father in lore. He looks similar to me, but he is not me, I'm afraid. We're both monster hunters, but Pullman, however, is no pyromancer. Your dad looks kind of hot, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's what Mom said about him, at least. But I'm glad you like the outfit, though. I actually got it from a special event. Oh, we got another player coming in. Perfect. Let's see what's happening. Let's see, will they show up? That is the question. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy XIV. I've been playing this game for quite a while, actually. And, been doing some quest work so far and taking part in Triple Triad tournaments. Have you ever played Triple Triad at all? It's one of the best card games in this entire series. The tournament opens. And then coming in from the right side of the screen came Pullman Evergreen. And here we are. Here's our opponent for today. Our first one, anyway. Now we gotta pick cards with a strong number set on them. There's 2P from Nier Automata. These are some good cards, actually. We got ourselves a good bottom corner piece. So the goal of Triple Triad is to have higher numbers take cards with lower numbers that are facing them. So, for instance, this card here with a 9 could capture this Onion Knight here from below with an 8. So, essentially you want to have higher numbers facing for defense and use higher numbers for offense to try and capture your opponent's cards. It's pretty involved, but you'll see it when we get into action over here. I'm not nuts about having 1s on my cards unless it's a very high value one. So let's go with something that's a bit more balanced. Yeah, this game first took place in, or Triple Triad first was in Final Fantasy VIII back in 1999, I think, on the PlayStation 1, and that was a fantastic game. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's just roll with it. Got a little cool hand over here who is a red mage. You don't see too many of these around here, too. But I love her outfit. Hi, Savvy. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Welcome aboard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You play Bellatro? Never played Bellatro. What's it about? And thank you so much for the stretch, too. And the random Bean Boozled Bean while we're at it. Get ourselves a behemoth to contend with. Can't do too much against that. It's popular and everyone seems to love it. I never heard of it. But I should say, what am I saying here? I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it in action is what I meant to say. I'm stuttering all over the goddamn place here. I'll put this one over here in my crawler. Let's see, have you... What's up, Savvy? Got a jalapeno. This isn't good. This entire 2.5 hours? Oh god, no. I've been doing adventuring and other stuff too, so no worries there. Every other hour, whenever it's 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock, I take a break for Triple Triad tournaments. So no need to worry there. It's a bad hand, but that's all I got right now. Ah, well done. The victory is yours. Little cool hint. I tip my hat to you. And thank you for the jalapeno, Savvy. Let's see, but no. Whenever a tournament comes up, though, I take a break from regular gameplay to do some Triple Triad. I know I play it a lot, but it hasn't been the entire 2.5 hours. That'd be silly. Next up, we have the local drunk. Let's see, Nell half full. And we are off to a bad start so far in this tournament. The trouble with draft rolls is that you often get either get some good cards or really shitty ones. And so far we've been dealt a pretty bad hand. But you gotta roll with the cards you got. And nut bunnies. I got him. Gotta start pulling ourselves out of the hole over here because we took a big hit on that first round. That hippo was in that. That was in that one card of fun mount. Um, let's see. I gotta get some more mounts at some point because I do want to get a I took a look online at what mounts are available, and I've had my eye on that Magitech armor. I definitely want that when the time comes. That mounts a Beast Tribe reward. Oh, really? You can get yourself a hippo cart? That's awesome. I think it's a specialty variety. I'm not too sure which one specifically, but it's a I think it's a manned version of a Guardian Magitech armor or something like that. Because the only ones I've seen so far are completely robotic. I wonder if it's similar to the ones from Final Fantasy VI, because I absolutely love the Magitech armor in that game. The Reaver? I think so. Yeah, that's the one. Good memory, Savvy. Thank you. And nuts. Take you back. And we win. Not my finest victory, but still. At least we're out of the hole on captures. Let's see, you'll get one. I have no doubt, Savvy. Eventually I will. The ones on the store are paid for recolors. Sounds about right. I wonder if they have one in green. If we did, that'd be awesome. Oh well. Either way, though, I'll see what they have available. And this time we come in fourth, but you know what? That's not disgraceful either. I mean, win or lose, I still get a good share of the MGP over here. When you have for commendations in the duty finder. Oh, gold colored, really? That sounds pretty cool. I like the sound of that. Anyways, give me 1 second. I'm going to get some more water real quick. Hang tight for a minute. Excuse me. I'm back. Sorry about that. 1,500 commendations. Damn. So how do you go about getting commendations, though, Savvy? Is that when you're with a grand company or something like that, or something else entirely? What's up? Oh, duty free specific. Okay, gotcha. So I got a lot of excess cards that I can make use of. And the best part is if I already had them, I can sell them for more MGP. Gerald got him already, too. Oh, here we go. We're in. Let's see if we can get ourselves some redemption over here. Because the first tournament I was in at this hour was rudely cut off twice by my internet dying out. And then, which I somehow won by complete accident. Now, let's see here. When you finish up duties with the other players through it, everyone give one player a commendation at the end of the duty. Oh, I see, like the upvotes. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for clarifying, Savvy. You know, a lot of those given to you. Understandable. Come to think of it, I met somebody on here recently that actually was offering to help out with like other tasks and stuff like that if I ever needed like assistance with dungeons or duties or whatever. So I'll have to take her up on that at some point. Oh, 500. Okay, gotcha. Imagine having internet issues. I feel you there. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just saying. I meant nothing by it, Johan. I'm sorry. Chocobo for 3,000. Wow. See, I got a Chocobo already, though, so I'll stick with mine for now. But that's good to know either way. I'll take the Frog Prince for now on that one. Let's take... What should I do? Should I go with this one, or where should I go? Gotta think. I'll go with this one for now. I don't like having ones on my cards unless it's for, like, there's a good trade-off for it, so I'll take these for now. I'll just pass the halfway for the armor. Nice. So you have about 250 for the Magitech armor. Alright, RF4, let's see what you got. One thing to keep in mind, if you're in a party before joining a duty, find or duty. If those in your party cannot give you, or you them commendations. Only with the randos. Gotcha. That makes sense. It's mostly to keep people, I think, from exploiting the system. Because then otherwise, everybody would have that. I get it. No worries. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, you just gotta make sure that that's fair. Tanks and healers get the most? Okay. I mean, by and large, I'm DPS, but you know how it is. Let's see. Yep. You just played yourself there. I'm also thinking of running a Lalafell character at some point in the future. Just having a Lalafell called I is Small. And just napping in random places. Alright, here we go. Once again against Nell Half Full. Let's see what you got to offer this time. I also had a chance to play one of my favorite of the timed games, which was Air Force One. Let's see, let's take you. Actually, better yet. Don't want to go for that one just yet, or should I? Not to worry, though. Fell right into my hands. Or have they? Clever. Let's see what you got. And we fought to a draw. Well played. And also thank you for the Hammond scream over there. Hammond! You moron! Let's see, so how'd things go with you today, Savvy? Anything big happen? Like, without spoilers, of course. I know you were doing some of the new material, so hope it works out for you. But, that aside too, Johan, what you been doing these days? Anything big happening with you? Maisies, hello. What's going on? Good to see you with us tonight. Without spoilers, yes. With spoilers, can't say. Totally fair. In that case, without spoilers. I was imagining it's like totally censored or whatever, going like, well, in this event here, it is just all blurred out. There's a new stuff. Okay, gotcha. It's spoilers in regards to where you are anyway. Okay, I see. Gotcha. I know what I'm doing with my life. Now you're good. At this point, Johan, I'm pretty sure nobody knows what they're doing with their lives. He's played a 2, 3, 3. So they've got to have one of their top cards in play here. It's probably going to wind up in a tie, but we'll have to see. Oh, wow. I just want to fight someone for now. Fair enough. Oh, wow, we won? Holy shit, look at that. We won the tournament. Can someone keep Johan away from me? What's happening with you? Is anything big? Sorry, I'm stuttering here. What's good in your world, Maisie's? There we are, we won. Let's see, Johan, stop fighting my guests. Or else I will take you on. I will come at you and bring you down to Chinatown, pal. I will come at you with everything I have. Don't test me. I'm joking, of course. It's all good, it's all good. Anyways. What's in the booster? Let's see what we got. Got ourselves another Geralt card and another Ultima Weapon card. Don't tell me with a good time, Sirius. I with my life. Oh yeah, what's been happening? Tell me about it. Don't be shy. Spill them beans. Let's head over to the dealer over here and sell our excess cards for cash, or MGP as it were. 2 Geralts, 2 Ultima Weapons, and 2 Alvinode and Al. Make it bigger if I want to. Oh yeah? How so? Am I missing something here? Scale window, I see. Oh, gotcha, I see. Yeah, that's much better. I see now, okay. I'll talk about it another time, no problem. Let's see, so for those who haven't seen the Gold Saucer so far, it's basically the casino of Final Fantasy XIV. And it's got anything and everything over here. It has a time-exclusive events. It has, it's got a big mountain you can climb on over here. It's not easy to get up there, but you gotta jump right at this corner, I think, right about here. And you can go right on up here. And I spent days looking for a way up this mountain until I finally found the, that corner you can jump on. And in no time at all, you're at the top. Oh, Leap of Faith again. Ugh. I hate that game. I'm so tired of Leap of Faith. And character settings option. Okay. Let's see. Hang on a second. Inventory interface. Expanded shows 2 tabs. Open shows all tabs. Okay. Oh, far right menu. Gotcha, gotcha. I see. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. 1 second here. Expanded. Okay, here we go. There we go. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's much easier. Open all option. Okay. See, and over here we have the event square where games like The Slice is Right and Anyway the Wind Blows take place. It's also the main hall where we have a bunch of carnival-style games, like Cuff a Cur over here, for example. Are you going over to Gold Saucer? Okay. I'll see you there momentarily. It's a good hit, but it wasn't the one I was going for. Let's try to roll first. Okay, gotcha. This game should be right up your alley, actually. If you get right down to it, Johan. Because you get to punch something over here with full force. Bam! You gotta time it just right, though. And it usually pays to no problem, Johan. You gotta get the time right.
You moron!
Just imagine Jeremy Clarkson treating the Cuff a Cur dummy like it's Hammond over there. Yeah, take your time, Johan. No rush. All right, what else do we have over here? Let's see, but yeah, I'm glad you make it though, Mazes. It's been a while since I last saw you, though. And over here we have the Moogle's Paw, which is one of those crane games. I wish you could grab actual plushies from this game, too. That'd be awesome. Oh, no, it's not too hard to figure out. You just gotta be careful with it, though. Because that can happen too, and you'll mess it up. Been busy for morning my time, which I haven't been here. Okay, I got you. No worries. I'm not faulting you either, Macy's. Don't worry. I'm just saying. I just hope you've been okay in spite of being busy and whatnot. Dang it. You gotta make sure that all four of the paws are on the on that particular bit of the the stuff, the item in that case. I can't speak today. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where's some of those carny games? There should be some more in this area though. It says "Come one, come all." So far so good. I've got some big events coming up in the later in the month, or later in not the month or so, but later in the year. I meant to say, not the month. I've got some. It's taking a while. Oh, on my end or your end? I'm sorry. I'm just showing the folks around Gold Saucer over here. On the server's end, really? See, there's the entrance square. We've been here already. Let's go the other way. It happens sometimes, though. No worries. And over here we have Monster Toss, which is basically a basketball game. I'm not good at it, but I'll give it a try either way. You gotta have it right on that purple section there, and it goes super fast or super slow. I've only gotten 5 points once. That's how hard this thing is. And sometimes you can't even tell where the purple thing's gonna wind up, because the thing goes back and forth. It can be behind the gold, too, which costs you valuable time. This kind of reminds me of last summer when I went over to Philly and was playing at one of the at Round One arcades. They had this big conveyor belt game machine where it had a sliding arrow similar to this thing over here, but you had to time it just right there. It would move the conveyor belt forward wherever you hit the arrows. And my friend and I cleaned the entire machine out. We got like multiple anime figures, including one of Vegeta, which I gave to my friend for his birthday, and I also have one of Mori Calliope in Office Lady outfits. I present to you. What's up, Savvy? I present to you, Sirius. Eh? Hey, what's up, Savvy? Welcome in. Eh. Dang it. I messed that one up on. I'm sorry. Hey, Ballin. He's doing a shitty job of it, too. See, good evening, Savvy. And you look absolutely awesome. Well, it's just like your character model, too. Holy crap. Hang on, let me turn on and get a picture of us. Hold on a second. Here, hold still for a minute. I'm going to get a picture of us. Hold on a moment. Emotes. Special. Oh, that's an emote over there. Never mind. Don't quite have the hard hands just yet, though, but still. Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hang on a second. Was he looking away from the picture? There we go. Perfect. That's a great shot. Awesome. Thank you, Savvy. So where do you want to go? Let's see. Let's go and, what else do we have over here? In fact, you can even jump on this potted plant over here. If I can make the jump. Come on. And then jump onto the stage. And the presents are all mine. All mine. Just wanted to hang out. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a while since we did anything together, so I'm glad you're able to make it over here. And now we get to, let's see, there should be some more games over here, too. There's that one, oh yeah, that hammer game, too. Yeah, Crystal Tower Striker. Let's do it. And it's a big hit, but it wasn't powerful enough. Gotta do bigger. Got him. And bam. Let's see if we can do it again. Not quite, but still. Let's see. Oh, Savvy, where'd you go? If you're over by the, what's it called? Oh, Savvy, where'd you go? I'll tell you what, meet me over by the event stage real quick. I'll be right by the main entrance over here, by the event square. right outside of the entrance hall this way. Doing the mini cacpot. Oh, gotcha. I'll tell you what, stay where you are. I'll meet you over there. I was thinking we could do some, do you want to go to the triple triad hall and do some card playing together or something like that? Also, any luck on the mini cacpot, by the way? Actually, where's the, trying to find my friend in the mall. I know, right? I got no sense of direction whatsoever on this map. Let's see. Oh, here. 10,000. Oh, wow. Got the jackpot out of that one. Nice going. And there's the mascot of the place, Senior Sabotender, over here. Give him a great big hug. Who's a good Sabotender? And here's the Mahjong table, and I have no idea how to play it whatsoever. I do want to learn at some point, though, because I've been meaning to for a long time. I just have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. Now let's head over to the cart square. Here we are. I was going to ask if you wanted to go to the, what's it called? It should be in the duty section somewhere under Gold Saucer. Or Duty Finder. There's the battle hall for the, for Triple Triad if you wanted to play together or something. And this right here is where all the magic takes place. You just pop right in over here. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's see. Welcome to the hall, Savvy. Let's see. I think we can ask the assistant for one of the things over here. We can go to the tournament record keeper and enter in the tournament here. Here we go. Actually, no, wait. Hang on a second. Just drop a matching for now. In that case, let's go and do some normal matching. Here we go. See, any roles you want to play, or let's just do it. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's do it. Let's see what you got. And no stream sniping either. A Shinryu. That's a cool looking card. Right. May as well. Well played, Savvy. Let's do it. You are indeed a worthy opponent, Savvy. Alright. I'll also say, too, when it comes to triple trad cards, I'm almost halfway to getting that Squall... not the Squall card, but the Cloud Strife card. And that sucker's a cool million to get. It's a cool looking card, too, the Cloud of Darkness. Alright. Really bad, really. There we are, well played. Good game, Savvy. Like no matter what happens though, I'm always down for triple triad. It's always a good game. But you know what we should do at some point too? We could also do what's it called? We could also do a reverse match, too, with our lower ranking cards. Alright, Savvy to play first. Let's see what you got. Oh, Chaos, too. Nice choice. I like that. It gives it more variety to the match too. Let's see. All right. Oh, well played, Savvy. Well played. And the best part is it costs no MGP to play. All right, Savvy to play first. Let's see what you got. Got a Moogle, okay. Ooh. Hang on a second. swap my deck out real quick. Hold on a minute. Let me get my other deck out real fast. Let me do my other deck. Hang on a second. I think something got lost along the way. I'll set the rules to reverse. Sorry about that. Gotcha. I tell you what. Let's go and I'll set the rules to reverse and we'll play with our let's see. We'll do reverse, and let's see how we do with our other cards. In this case, lower values are worth more. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know you were going for reverse right away. My bad. I'm sorry. That was my fault. But I also love how it gives the little guys a chance to play, too. Because everyone always goes for the bigger cards, you know? It's a hard one to beat, too. Hey, Brad, what's going on? Just playing some triple try with a Savvy over here. Not too much. I won 2 tournaments in triple try, and I'm playing Savvy here for another one over here. No worries. Let's try again. Let me show you one on Ascension. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Let's see, do I have one that's good for Ascension? I can try. I don't think I do. Let's go for it either way. Let's do it. Hey, take your time, Braff. No worries. Alright. And for those who don't know, Ascension works by placing cards of a certain type over here. It has a marker in the corner like so. And it'll increase the value by 1 or 2 depending on how many cards are in the field. So if there were 3 of those cards, it'd be +3. By the same token, Descension is also a good one to play. Oh wow, +3. So that'll be 5 and about 15. 5 and 10. So that'd be an ace. +4, so that's a 6 and a 7. It definitely is. That's a great deck to play too. More powerful if the enemy has them too. Yeah. Yeah. Well played, Savvy. That was a good run. And that event, well done. Let's see. Where should we head off to next? There's a tournament going on too. If you want to take part in it. Let's see if anybody wants to play at the moment. Hey, Mib, get off the table over here. Look at this. My seal was on the table for a second. Come on. Where'd you go, boy? Come on. Mib, what are you doing on the table? Look at this. That's adorable. Oh, come on. I was going to get a picture of that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy, Mib. I love that seal. Let's see, but yeah, Ascension decks are pretty nasty, so you gotta be careful with those things. Oh, look at that. There's a Kektar walking around here, too. Look at that. I've always adored Cactars so much. They look adorable. Look at that. This little guy spinning around. Let's see. Mib, play nice with the Cactar over there. And if I also may, Savvy, because you're my friend, thank you for being my friend, Savvy. I'm glad to have you in this community, too. I couldn't do any of this without any of you. So truly, thank you very much. Aw, thank you very much. How do you do that pose, by the way? That looks awesome. Is there a specific pose you do for that, Savvy? Like, thank you very much for that. That was an event reward at some point, but it's $5. Okay. Well worth it, I think. If I could, I'd do the exact same for you. Let's see, what can I do for you in return, though? Let's see what I got. That is a big fan, too. And with that, Savvy, while you've done, I salute you. Oh, wow. The tournament's on. Against Lilac Dire Shadow. Here we go. Can we pull it off? That's the question. We got ourselves an official tournament match going on, folks. Holy shit. I'm nervous now. Let's put you over here for now. They're playing on order actually, so that's going to be interesting to play. Let's keep that corner covered for now, at least. Cover that corner. I should probably rearrange the order of my deck, too, while I'm at it. Because I didn't quite account for this. And put my weaker ones first. And fought him to a draw. Alright. That was more than a little scary. Oh my.
Ha!
Savvy, you are the best. Oi, Johan. Hang on a second. Let me get my deck out real quick and see what I can fix. Because if we're going to be playing with ordered in play over here, I need to make sure that my cards are in the proper positions too. Because you never know when you might need them. I'll change the name of this deck too as well. Let's see. There we are, Pullman's Gambit. I know it doesn't have the apostrophe, but I didn't have any room for any more characters, so sue me. Got the Underdogs card here. What can I do for another deck, though? I got my Fallen One deck. I have another deck that I use for other occasions, I guess. Oi, Maisies. Oh, that's a cool look. Look at that. Look at that armor. That looks really cool. Are you a, I was gonna say, are you a conjurer by any chance? Or a blue mage, actually. Wow. So you got some monster magic on you, too. I like that. Because, I know it's possible to use some monster magic, too. Like, what's it called? Blue magic. Gotcha, gotcha. So you can do the Marlboro's Bad Breath and the Cactuar's that 1,000 Needles. That's gonna be nasty to have there. Blue. Ugh. God, Savvy, what did you have to eat today? Ugh. Smells like baby food. Whoa. Hey, little guy. Look at the little guy go. Look at it. Come on. Hop up on the table. Good boy. Look at that seal. Who's a good seal? Who's a good seal? Oh my god, you saw that, right? He was laying on his side on the table. Oh, what's up, Savvy? What you got? What you got? Absolute best blue spell? Whoa. Oh, the self-destruct spell. Are you okay? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Savvy. Savvy, no. I was gonna say, hang on a second. I was gonna pay my respects to you on that one there. But yeah, that's insane that you can actually self-destruct on that. Out of curiosity, where do you get that dance from? It looks kind of cool. But man, oh man. Like, I never get tired of playing Triple Triad, though. Optional quest line. Like when you do it 50. Okay, gotcha. That difficult, eh? Alright. That's good to know. I'll skip on that for now. I tell you what, let's back out of this one for now. do I just stay in here and do the tournament the entire time, or can I back out? Because I kind of want to get outside. AR leveling, and nice, nice, nice. Tell you what, I'm going to pop back to the gold saucer in the meantime. I'll do some more later tonight at that point. As for now, I want to see what else is going on with the rest of the gold saucer. Because generally around this time, they're going to start having some more, what's it called? What's it called? The fates or gate events. You know, like those little time games they have around here. I want to see if they have anything over here in the that round square real quick. Gates, yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Got a lot of folks doing some crafting over here too, I see. What do they have to offer here today? There's one in with the wind blows. Oh, cool. At 12:20, perfect. That'll be happening in just 2 more minutes. This is a fun one, too. We get to show off the main stage, too, before we go for the night. It is almost 12:20, so I do want to get this done, and then I gotta get to bed soon. Oh, it's with Jim. Now, this is anyway the wind blows. The one with Yojimbo is the slice is right, unfortunately. This is with Ultros. Not Ultros, Typhon, sorry. Typhon is Ultros' friend. Oh, that's cool. You're a warrior too? Nice. And a paladin? Or are you a dark knight? Hang on a second. Let me take a look. Oh, definitely a paladin. That's so cool. Look at that. You're all of them? Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. You've been playing this game for a lot longer than I have, so you've probably had time to, what's it called? To get all the classes unlocked. The cosmetic award from the Final Fantasy 16 collab event? Oh, cool. I had no idea. One minute more and we should be in this event. It's always funny, too, because they usually have people just stacking up in one spot and doing stuff. Oh! And your current class is a gunbreaker, I think, yes? Hello, Bref. Welcome back. Let's do it. Just in time, too. We're playing any way the wind blows. And it seems we're all going to stack up in this location over here, which could be either a brilliant move or not a very good one. So for this game, it's basically he's going to freeze you in place, and then whenever Typhon blows, it'll be in a specified area, and you got to pray that it isn't the one you're in. Everyone just starts dancing in the exact same place. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. He should be on his way in a moment. Here comes the stack. Here comes the stack. You'll get blasted off first, you have to point and laugh. It's like, I love how this floor is basically all accepting our fate. We got to avoid 5 snorts so far. Uh-oh, here we go. And Typhon is fucking hideous. Uh-oh. Thankfully, we're out of that range. That's 2. Oh, thank God. Please no, please no, please no! Oh, we're cooked. No! Oh, well. The stack, I'm afraid, has failed. At least we got something out of it. Ah, well. Sometimes the stack works, sometimes the stack doesn't. Oh, well. Anyway, the wind blows doesn't really matter to me anymore, I'm afraid. What else can we do tonight? Let's see. Oh, I know what we can do, actually. There is one more thing I want to do before I take off for the night. There's some very big enemies that I was taking on a while back. And I want to try and have another go at them. Let's see. Let's head back to the entrance square. And then we'll head back over to Gridania. Big enemies? Where? Need me to smack? It should be okay, but feel free to come along too. I'm heading back to Gridania for now. They're in the what's it called? That one spot of the woods where the enemies are all high leveled. It's those gigantic marl burrows you see in the middle of that lake. You know the ones I'm talking about? Oh, the big marl burrows. Yeah, those guys. I figured for the big finish over here, I'd put on a show for the crowd. Yeah, take your time, no rush. I'll get started in the meantime. I'll get my armor on as well because we're gonna need these. Steel scale fingers. We'll need my let's see, where's my toad skin breeches and my steel-plated jack boots. Alright, here we go. Just gonna head over this way. I can give you a ride in the car. I can't absolutely see over the dash on. If you'd like, sure. Got my chocobo too as well. Either way. Hello, hello. Let's see, how do I jump into this thing? Let's do it. And I'll take seat number 2 for now. And here we go. This is the only way to travel, honestly. How cool is this? I think this was Noctis's car from Final Fantasy 16, right? And the car just going up the fucking stairs. This is the Batmobile from this angle. It does, doesn't it? Or Roger Smith's car from Big O. Here they are. Let's see, how do I pop out of this thing then? Oh, we're flying now. There they are. I see them. It becomes the Batwing too. Holy shit. And here we go. Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? That didn't take long at all, honestly. Dang. You made short work of that one. Holy shit. Made me look like a chump over there. Well done. And they soon spawn back though, no worries. I just provoked it, diverted most of the work, no worries. Dang. Dead already, wow. Alright then. With that taken care of, yeah. Alright, it's almost 12:30 for now, so I'm probably going to pop off in the meantime, but I'll hang out for a little while on here. Anywho, let's see, who should we read out to, do you think? Oh, is that a fat chocobo? Nice. Gotta use the Gishal greens to get it moving. I love it. The bird did most of the work. That's awesome, though. Yeah, no problem. Got a fat chocobo. Yep. Tell you what, I'm gonna try to take one of these things on. It's got the raid one. I got this, no worries, thank you. Yep, the stream, no problem. They're the other fat sugar KFC raid. I think so. They had to eat like 25 boxes of KFC and different meals just to get the what's it called? Just to get the fat chocobo mount in the game. Oh. Or am I thinking of a different one entirely? Gotcha. In that case, that's pretty wild, honestly. As you can see, I'm not quite as high level as Sirius, unfortunately, but I can definitely hold my own against this thing pretty well. And there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Savvy. Thank you very much. Thank you for the healing, too. I really appreciate that. And there she goes into the wind. You ever see a Chinese player with a flat black chocobo? They know that they have seen hell. I believe it. that is never an easy thing to pull off. Let's see, but in the meantime, thank you all again for coming out tonight. It was great to have you along for the ride.
Aha!
Let's do it again sometime. Who should we raid on Twitch, though? Who's there? Who should we go raid today? Let's go and give, I tell you what, I think you want to say I wasn't on for long? Yeah, no problem, dude. I know Sundays are movie nights. It's all good, man. Let's go raid Richter. I haven't raided him in a good long while. Richter Phoenix. There we go. Send him some love. But yeah, thank you all for coming by and for sticking around tonight, too. I really appreciate it. Green Bean Dragoon raid. And with that, I'll get the raid message ready to go.